Hey everybody, it's Joe, Redneck Collector, coming at you with another video. So a week ago today, I believe it was, I put out my last video and it was about my $60 lot that I picked up and had the awesome 1973 Topps Alkaline Rare Band-Aid variation. Got it out of that lot. It's a big surprise. Anyway, if you haven't seen the video, check it out. I act like a real goofball and I'm all giddy and stuff during the video. And it was a lot of fun. So thanks to you all that watched and commented. And I'm going to show some cards in this video too, another lot that I picked up. But before I do that, I've got to show some stuff off. So last week also was my birthday. I, celebrated another birthday. Not a big deal, but I did get this awesome Baseballism hoodie from my mother-in-law, and I just wanted to show that off. It's got the iconic image of my favorite player growing up, King Griffey Jr., blowing that big bubble, hats on backwards, beautiful embroidered sleeve. This is a super nice hoodie, like high quality, super comfortable and warm, and just an awesome gift. So thank you, Kathy and Jim. They do watch these videos. In fact, I made the comment the other day that I got to be careful when I talk about how much money I spend on this because they're going to tell my wife. But seriously, thank you for this. And also this. This is a book that I've been wanting to read. It is The Soul of Baseball, A Road Trip Through Buck O'Neill's America by Joe Posnanski. I know Posnanski, I think, has a couple other baseball books that are well thought of, but this is one I'm going to start with. So thank you so much for that, Jim and Kathy. And then I got one other gift from Jim, my father-in-law. But I'm going to spin this camera around and show it to you because it's going to require a little close-up to really appreciate it. And I'll also get a chance to show you that lot of cards that I briefly mentioned just a moment ago in this video. So let's spin this thing around and I'll show you what I got. All right, so here we go, showing off the book once again that I'm looking very forward to reading. But I want to show you a gift that really... it's just fantastic that my father-in-law Jim would gift me with this. Something that his father acquired. His father was in the coin and stamp collectible space for many years, and if I'm doing the story justice, a gentleman came in and wanted to pick up a stamp collection that his dad had at this show, and didn't have the money for it or whatever, said he'd be back, I think, the next day, if I remember correctly, and he came back in and he had something to trade. Now, this something to trade is pretty fantastic, and it's pretty awesome that Jim thought enough of me to give it to me and hand it down, knowing someday it'll definitely be in his grandkids' possession and collection someday, but until then, I am just simply the caretaker and safekeeper of it. But it's pretty awesome. Still doing some, I'm researching it a little bit, but we think it's 1958. And it is a Yankees signed team ball that apparently my father-in-law at one point decided to play baseball with. So it definitely has, it's well loved. But if you see the trademark loop on that M, and you look through there, you'll see Mr. Mickey Mantle. You're going to see what I believe is Tony Kubek right underneath that. It is very hard there to tell who is on it. We're going to spin it around here. Some other names. We got Bobby Shantz. We got Johnny Cucks. Whitey Ford is unmistakable there. Some of y'all might recognize some of these other ones. I have looked at it extensively here. And there are some other call-outs. I'm just looking to see. Oh, there it is. So, I'm not sure if that's Casey Stengel or Andy Carey. You Yankees guys might be able to help me out. I'm looking for, there is a guy that was a Cardinal and a Yankee. And I know if I look long enough, I'll find him. There he is. Enos Slaughter, right there on the bottom. We've got Enos Slaughter. I'm sure there's some other ones on here. As I go through this, I've been staring at it and looking it over. It has been well loved. It has a great story. It is so cool that this is now in my possession. Very happy to have it. It will go on my shelf behind me with all my other autographed baseballs, and something that I will enjoy very, very much. So thank you again, Jim. Really appreciate you entrusting me with this family heirloom to take care of it. So very, very cool. Just kind of a unique, awesome piece of baseball history right here. So I'll continue to do research on it and narrow it down. But 58 definitely sounds like a possibility. Anybody that's an expert out there on Yankee rosters over the years, you're welcome to chime in and tell me I'm right, wrong, or what have you. So, all right, the other reason I wanted to do this video, other than to show off these awesome birthday gifts that I'd got, is I picked up another lot of cards. And what's funny about it is this lot of cards was almost exactly the same price as my lot that I showed you last week with the Hall of Famers. I had 35 cards, 60 bucks, ended up having that awesome Al Kaline in it. Well, this group right here, oh, you guys are going to be so amazed by this. Look at this. We got Mel Stottlemyre, 67, although that is really centered really well. We got Fritz Peterson, Joe Verbanek. We got Lindy McDaniel, one of my Cardinal guys. That's actually a really sharp 69. We got Bob Turley, Steve Hamilton, Ralph Terry, my man Clete Boyer. I made the joke that's why I bought it, is for my Clete Boyer run. He's from Missouri. He is the great Ken Boyer's brother and a really good third baseman in his own right. So there you go. That's it. $60 well spent, right? Well, if you're like my buddy John, when I sent this picture to him, you're going to notice there's a missing spot in the middle right there. And the missing spot is why I bought this lot of cards that had a starting bid of, I don't know, $5.99, $9.99, whatever, but it had a buy it now option of $59.95, I think it was, or $54.95, and it came to around 60 bucks, whatever it was. But when I saw the card in the middle and pictures of front and back, and I looked at the coloring, zoomed in as much as I could, I felt confident that I was going to hit the buy it now. And I'm glad I did, folks, because this was the middle card, a beautiful 1967 Mickey Mantle. Very well centered. Corners just lightly touched, but man, just a beautiful card. I love this card. If you followed my channel, you know I have a copy of this card. It was, one of my top 2 cards in my collection because I acquired it with my grandfather when I was a teenager. My very first Mickey Mantle was the crown jewel in my collection for many years and will stay in my collection. Even though this is a better copy, this probably will get graded, but this has an awesome story and will probably stay in my collection too. Although I've been offered by friends to, you know, they said they'd double my money. They'd give me $120 for it. Well, I appreciate the offers, but it will stay in my possession. It is a nice copy of a 1967 Mickey Mantle, which happens to be also one of Mike Payne's 300 Great Baseball cards, which I happen to agree with it. Some people don't like the image. It is kind of an old man Mick, but the smile, I love it. What do y'all think? Was it worth 60 bucks? I think it was. So there you have it. Another $60 score. $60 seems to be the magic number. That's what I looked at when I saw my eBay listing, and I knew, man, I'm going to take a $60 chance on that because I do believe that is a good-looking Mickey Mantle card. Well, there you have it all. Thanks for hanging with me again for another video, and I really appreciate the continued support. Remember to keep it a little redneck out there. See ya.